start. Next, another exponential function e to the power x. Same system, a to the power x. Let y is the function of x is equal to a to the power x. And instead of x, I write x plus x. Then it will also change in here x plus x. A to the power x plus x, it can be written separately, a to the power x, a to the power x. Base same, then power can be written separately. Now, you have to find the derivative of exponential function a to the power x by the help of the first principle rule. You know that we know the first principle rule law dy dx is equal to limit a tends to 0 function of x plus a minus function of x divided by x. Clear? Already keep in mind, it is the first principle law. By this first principle law, you have to solve this a to the power x. You have to determine the derivative of a to the power x. You write it, limit a tends to 0, value of function of x plus a is a to the power x into a to the power a minus a to the power x divided by x. Now we take the common, limit a tends to 0, a to the power x divided by a to the power x minus 1 divided by x. Now, first I given the series of a to the power x, a to the power x. This is the function of x. Is then a to the power x you keep in the outside of the limit with the equal sign, limit a tends to 0, a to the power x you keep outside here, a to the power x minus 1 divided by x. Follow it again. I discuss about this dy dx is the first principle law. I put the value of a to the function of x plus a is a to the power x into the x. I write in here minus function of x. I also write in here a to the power x in here divided by x. I take the common a to the power x from the both term. This is the function of limit is a, then a to the power x I keep in the left side of the limit. Again I apply the formula a to the power x. Then I write in here dy dx is equal to limit a tends to 0 a to the power x, limit a tends to 0, series of a to the power x. You know that I know ax is equal to 1 plus x log a factorial 1 plus x square factorial 2 log a whole square plus x cube factorial 3 ln a whole cube plus dot 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 up to infinity. Then I, instead of a to the power a's, I write this series in here. It is the x, here is the a's. Instead of x, I keep by writing here a's. 1 plus a's factorial 1 ln a a's square factorial 2 ln a whole square plus a's cube factorial 3 ln a whole cube plus dot 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 a minus 1 divided by a's. I write in here again a to the power x limit a is tends to 0 1 plus a is factorial 1 ln a plus a square by factorial 2 ln a whole square plus a cube factorial 3 ln a whole cube plus 1 dot 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 minus 1 divided by a's. This is. You understand, everybody? Are you clear? Here is a is also here. Yeah, a is in here. This plus 1 and minus 1, it is cancelled. Do the cancel. Then a to the power x. Here is a is factorial 1 ln a, a square factorial 2 ln a whole square is 2 factorial 3 ln a whole cube. Again, you take the common a's. In a's is the are in the board a terms. Limit a is tends to 0. Take the common a's in here. Ln a factorial 1 plus a is factorial 2 ln a whole square plus a square factorial 3 ln cube plus terms containing higher power of x divided by x. Clear? Are you clear? You can see properly this is and that is cancelled. So a to the power x, limit a is tends to 0 ln a factorial 1 plus a is by factorial 2 plus ln a square plus a square factorial 3 ln a whole cube plus terms containing higher power of x. Higher power of x. Now you put the value of age in the series. What is the value of the limit age tends to 0? You put the value of limit in the terms in the series. Then you write a to the power x 1 ln a factorial 1 plus, when you put the value of the age tends to 0 in here, all terms will be 0. You put the value 0 in here, you put the 0 instead of age, then it also be 0. Again you put the value of limit age to 0, it is also 0. Then all terms will be 0. Then you write a to the power x ln a. dy dx, your function is y is the function of x. You consider a to the power x. Then derivative of a to the power x. Derivative of a to the power x is equal to a to the power x ln a. Now I have determined the derivative of a to the power x is a to the power x ln a solved by the help of the first principle law. I expect that everybody understand properly. Now again I am going to solve the trigonometric function. There are 6 trigonometric functions in here. One is sin x, cos x, tan x, cot x, sin x, cosec x. Among these 6 trigonometric functions, I will teach the one function tan x among 6 functions. If you understand properly, then I hope that every function you can solve easily. If any problems, then you can write in my Viber. Okay, next I am going to determine the derivative of 10x by the help of the first principle rule. Now, next, this is the 10x. Let I have derivative of 10x. Let y is equal to function of x is equal to 10x. Clear? Same system, and instead of function of x, you write function of x plus h. You write 10x plus h. 10x plus h. Clear? We know the rule of first principle law. Dy dx is equal to limit h tends to 0 function of x plus h minus function of x divided by h. Then you write limit h tends to 0 function of x plus h. Then you write function of x plus h 10x plus h minus 10x divided by h. Clear? Again you write limit h tends to 0 sin x plus a's cos x x plus a's minus sin x divided by cos x by a's. My dear student, you follow this function of x 10x, function of x plus a is equal to 10x plus a is. We know the same system. This is the first principle law. Instead of function of a is, I write in 10 of x plus a is minus 10x divided by a is. You know 10x plus a is 10 theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. Same system. 10x x plus is right, sin x plus is divided by cos x plus is minus sin x by cos x divided by a's. Next, I write in here dy dx